Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about all of my favorites for the month of October, and I honestly think that this is the month that I have the most amount of things to talk about in my entire history here on YouTube. So yeah, if you guys are interested in everything that I've been loving for this month, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with beauty as always. I have noticed an increase in compliments in my videos about my skin. So it could be one of two things. I'm pretty sure it's this little combination that I've been using throughout the entire month of October, but it could also be a new tinted moisturizer that I'm using that kind of gives me a little bit more of a glow, which I'm also going to be talking about in this video because it is a favorite this month. So the first thing, which I mentioned in a vlog, I did like a little haul. I got this as a point perk. This is the Ole Henriksen 3 Little Wonders, I believe. It comes in a box and it's these 3 things. It comes with their Truth Serum, their Invigorating Night Transformation Gel, and their Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. And this is what I've been using throughout like the entire month of October. I'm already like almost halfway through this serum, and this is just a collagen boosted with True C complex serum. So it's like a vitamin C serum, and I've been using this every day and it works wonderfully underneath my makeup. When I'm not wearing any makeup, my skin looks a lot more even, which is one of my main problems. Every time that I talk about any kind of skincare, that's like the main thing that I look for. I want it to look like I have some kind of like sheer tint on my skin at all times. I've tried a couple of vitamin C serums. My favorite one is by Drunk Elephant. I'm not 100% sure if this is just like a straight up vitamin C serum because I don't have the ingredients in the back of this, but I'm pretty sure that it is, and I like it. I really like it. So definitely recommend this if you're in the market for a day serum. So as for the Invigorating Night Transformation Gel, I really like this. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a very light chemical exfoliant, and I like things like this because I get texture, and I find that the best thing for any kind of texture or like problems that are beneath the skin is chemical exfoliants. And if you're like me and you have very sensitive skin, you can't use like very abrasive chemical exfoliants that often. So something like this is awesome to kind of like upkeep between your more abrasive chemical exfoliants. And then I follow it up at night with their Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. And this is a very lightweight moisturizer, but I have dry skin and this delivers like the perfect amount of moisture for me. Sometimes, even though something feels very moisturizing, it'll just kind of like sit on my skin. It won't like penetrate. I don't have that problem with this, so I really appreciate that. Next, I have the Tinted Moisturizer that I've been using for this entire month. And if you guys know me, you know that I swear by my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20, just the regular one. But something that I always did before was use 1 or 2 pumps of some kind of illuminator, and I would kind of just mix that with my tinted moisturizer and I'll put it on my face, and that worked very well. But I decided to try out their tinted moisturizer that actually has like some kind of illumination. It's also SPF 20. So I got it and I love it. At first I didn't really like it because I felt like it kind of sat on my skin. Like it wasn't as good as their like original one. I kind of just didn't like the way that it looked when I looked at my skin throughout the day. But I learned how to apply it. You can't use a lot of this. You just have to apply a little bit to each section, buff it in. I use my hands, and then if you need to go back in, then you go back in. But don't start off with a lot of this. I also find that you really have to make sure to get like your crevices very well, buff it out, and then if you do that, you're not gonna have a problem throughout the day. Really been loving this. It saves me that extra step that I was doing before to get illumination either way. So if you guys watch my vlogs, you would know that I recently embarked on a hair journey. I am trying a lot of new products. I'm really trying to nourish my hair, and I'm just trying to get it back to health so that I don't have to heat style it. So I've been trying out the curly girl method. If you guys don't know what that is, you can just do like a YouTube search and you'll find a bunch of videos explaining what that is. It's based off of a book that a curly haired girl or woman made. It's just like basically like the curly hair Bible things that you should remove from your routine and things that will really help you enhance your curls. Obviously, I don't have like very curly hair, like it curls down here, but the top is more like wavy. I have purchased a lot of things this month, but I'm gonna talk about the ones that stood out to me the most and the ones that I've been using the longest. I'm just going to pick things and talk about them in no particular order. So the Dyson Supersonic hair dryer, and I talked about this in my vlog when I got it, and I've only used the diffuser. I have not straightened my hair because when I got this, I started the like curly hair method, so I haven't straightened my hair at all. But this diffuser is amazing. I did have the universal diffuser on my old blow dryer and I like this one better. So I really do think that something like this is worth it if you're somebody that relies on a blow dryer a lot. I never really used a blow dryer that much, but I do find that in order to get the best results for my hair without applying heat, I have to use a diffuser, because if I just let my hair air dry, I won't have any volume. My curls won't be as defined because they get stretched out as they're drying, like they get weighed down. It still takes me a while for me to dry my hair because I use the cold setting with the diffuser, and the diffuser obviously diffuses the air, so you're not getting as much airflow into your hair, but it still takes me less time to diffuse my hair on cold using this dryer than it would with the other blow dryer that I have using the universal diffuser. So I'm still saving time and I love the results that I get. Like, you can just tell that the technology that is in this is something that is going to help improve your hair in the long run. So even though you dry your hair with this and you're like, wow, my $90 blow dryer does a better job or the same job as this blow dryer. Yeah, but your $90 blow dryer probably doesn't have the same thermal regulation or technology that this has. It performs, you know. So is it worth $400? For me, I honestly love this blow dryer. I use it every single time that I dry my hair. I use it on cold and it still works very well for me. It reduces my frizz compared to the other universal diffuser that I have. I like it. I think that for me it's worth it. I haven't used this to straighten my hair, so I can't talk on that, but I have spoken to a couple of people that have this blow dryer and they absolutely love it. They say that it's unlike any other blow dryer that they've used to straighten their hairs. It's the long-term reduction of heat that you're applying to your hair, because this is just more efficient than other blow dryers, if that makes any sense. You know, it doesn't mean that you can't get the same results with other blow dryers. It's just that this one, in my opinion, performs in a shorter amount of time and it just performs better. And I'm only comparing this to my one other blow dryer, you know, so just keep that in mind. This is just my opinion. Personally, I really have been loving this. I've been deep conditioning my hair once or twice a week for this entire month, and this is the mask that I've been using, and I haven't really had a desire to use any other deep conditioning mask as of right now because this one just works very, very well for me. This is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask. I still have like little packets left, but they do sell the tub of this, so I will be purchasing the tub. I don't have any like leftover or like residue in my hair. My hair usually gets very stringy when I get buildup of anything or when it's like over moisturized, and this, it works very well. So what I do is I just apply this before I'm going to take a shower. So on days that I'm going to wash my hair, I wet my hair, I apply this mostly on my ends. I don't like work it into my scalp or anything, but I do apply it to like all of my hair, and I put it in a cap and then I use a heated gel cap. I leave this on for like 15 minutes and I just wash it off with regular shampoo and conditioner, and it works perfectly fine. In my opinion, it perfectly moisturizes my hair and I haven't had any problems with it. So if you're in the market for a deep conditioning mask, I definitely recommend this one. So this is what I've been using to wet my hair. It's the Beautify Beauty's hairspray. I'm gonna link everything that I'm talking about down below because I know it's a lot, but I got this on Amazon, and if you guys didn't know, I actually have an Amazon shop where I have all of my favorites, and a lot of these like hair favorites have like their own category in my Amazon shop. So if you're ever wondering what I'm loving from Amazon, you can just visit my shop. It's always going to be linked in my description. So this just mimics like an aerosol container. The spray is like a lot, and it's very almost continuous. It stops obviously, but you don't have to click on the nozzle as much as you would if it didn't have this kind of aerosol technology. So I think that it's awesome if you need to wet your hair in a short amount of time without getting in the shower. So I've tried a couple of shampoos and conditioners this month. Out of the few that I've tried, this is what I like the most. It is the Bounce Curl Vitamin Enriched Pomegranate and Pumpkin Enzyme Clarifying Shampoo, and it says clarifying shampoo, but I don't think that this is like meant to clarify your hair. I just use this as a regular shampoo and it works great. And this company is actually owned by a curly hair girl. She has beautiful curly hair, and all of her stuff is obviously like curly hair approved. Her shampoos don't have any sulfates, her conditioners don't have any silicones, it doesn't have any like harsh chemicals or anything. And I really like this because I find that out of all of the shampoos that I've used, this is the one that makes my hair last the longest between wash days. So it washes my hair and I feel like my hair is very clean, but it doesn't strip my hair or anything, and it just like holds me over between wash days, which I really appreciate. And I find that this one also gives me volume. It gives me more volume than any other one of these shampoos that I've used throughout this month. So definitely recommend Bounce Curl, even if your hair's not curly. My hair's not curly, it's more like wavy. I only have like a couple of curls here and there, very loose curls, but this works for me. So the conditioner that I bought is their Super Smooth Cream Conditioner, and it says it detangles and hydrates, it prevents breakage, shines, protects, repairs, and nourishes. I usually use deep conditioners in place of regular conditioners, but I find myself liking this one. It isn't the most hydrating conditioner out there, but it's hydrating enough, you know. Granted, I do apply a leave-in and I apply very moisturizing things to my hair after using this, but if I apply a deep conditioner and I just feel like my hair is hydrated enough and I don't really need another like deep conditioner in the shower, then I go in with this conditioner and it works very well. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for a new shampoo and conditioner that is very nourishing and very clean, definitely recommend Bounce Curl. So out of all of the routines that I've tried, because every time that I've washed my hair this month I try something new, these are the products that have stood out to me the most. Like, this is the routine that I like the most. It's the one that I used yesterday, so it's the one that I have like in my hair right now. I start off with the mask that I talked about, that shampoo and conditioner that I talked about, and then I rinse all of that out and I go in with this leave-in. This is the Shea Moisture Sugarcane extract leave-in treatment, and I use like 5 or 6 pumps of this in my hand. I put it in my ends. I really work it into my ends, and if I feel like I need a little more, then I go in with a little more. But this is a very lightweight leave-in. So my hair is very dry, so I need all of the moisture that I can get, and I find that my hair works best when I apply some kind of leave-in conditioner into my hair. But leave-in conditioners can weigh down my hair, so I need to find something that is very moisturizing but light enough so that it doesn't weigh down my hair. So I've been using this and I really love it. It doesn't weigh down my hair at all. You know, I can still get volume in my hair, but my ends are very moisturized. So going on with this routine, after I apply the leave-in, I go in with this little guy right here, and this is the Diva Curl Be Leave-In, and it's for texture and volume, and it's a miracle curl plumper. And to be completely honest, I think that this is also kind of like a leave-in, but I think that it has a little bit of hold and it kind of like helps define your hair a little bit, and it also adds volume. So I go in with this, and I always use a little bit of this. Like, I don't go crazy because I do go in with another product after, but I just find that my hair just looks the best when I use this. When I don't use this and I just use like a leave-in and a gel, the results are just not as good. And after I use the leave-in, I go in with some kind of gel. So I'm going to talk about 2 gels. So the first one is the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. Out of all of the gels that I've used, this is the one that just gives me the most consistently good results. This says that it's like a no crunch styler, but it still provides like the hold that's good enough for my hair. So they have a couple of gels. This is the only one that I've tried, and so far I really like it. So this next one is kind of weird because it gives me hold, like it helps define my hair, but I feel like it's like softer, like it leaves my hair softer than the ultra defining gel. This is the Mop Top Curly Hair Custard. This is not exactly a gel, it's like a custard, but I use it as like my finishing step. So I use this in place of a gel. So definitely recommend this. This is also in my Amazon shop, but I'll link everything down below in the description as always. So next I have the microwavable like heated cap that I've been using for any kind of treatment on my hair. Applying a little bit of heat to your hair while you have a treatment on it will really help that treatment penetrate, and you don't have to leave your masks on for that long when you apply a little bit of heat to your hair. I've been using this heated gel cap. I've talked about it a million times in my vlogs already, and I got this on Amazon, and it's just a cap that I put in the microwave for 2 minutes or like a minute and a half, and I put it on my hair whenever I have either like an oil treatment or a deep conditioning mask or anything on my hair, and then I leave it on for usually 15 to 20 minutes, and then I go in and wash my hair. So definitely recommend something like this to really help products penetrate into your hair. So I've always dried my hair with a cotton t-shirt, and I feel like that works perfectly fine, but I've also been using this microfiber towel, which I purchased this month. So if you're somebody that doesn't really like to dirty t-shirts, or if you don't have like spare cotton t-shirts around, then I definitely recommend this. It's not a necessity in my opinion. Like you don't really need to purchase this towel if you have cotton t-shirts, but again, I still want to talk about it because it is a very, very good towel, especially for your hair. Even if you have straight hair, like you do not want to use a regular towel on your hair because it's just going to cause unnecessary friction that will damage your hair, especially when your hair is in its most fragile state. This microfiber towel I purchased again from Amazon, and the brand is Dura Comfort. I know that Diva Curl also makes microfiber towels, but I don't know, I just got this one from Amazon and it works very well. So this is what I've been using to dry my hair. Sometimes I use a cotton t-shirt and sometimes I use this. It just depends like what is clean or what's around. The other treatment that I used, and honestly I only used this once because I don't feel like my hair needs it anymore right now. I think I'm gonna do my second treatment this week or next week. So it's just the Olaplex hair protector. This is the third step. The first 2 steps are meant to be done in like a salon. I've never done the first 2 steps. I just did this. Most of the time, all I need is deep conditioners or a little bit of oil treatments and stuff like that. But if I feel like my hair is just not as defined as it could be, or I have like a couple of strands that just look very like not necessarily dry, but like almost damaged, then I go in and use something like this. And this is actually, like it says, you can use it once per week or even 2 to 3 times a week. So it's not like you can't use this often. It's just that I only use it when I feel like I need it. But I really do love this, and I definitely recommend this for somebody that has very damaged hair. Like if you have like heat damage in your hair, or if you find that your hair texture is just like not what it could be, incorporating something like this is really going to help your hair just find its way. And I'm sorry, I know that I'm talking about a lot of hair products, but that's just all that I've been doing this month. Like I've really been trying to narrow down everything to like get my hair back to health, and honestly I'm very, very, very happy with the results. One of the first things that I purchased on this little hair journey was different hair ties. I go to the gym a lot, so I really needed hair ties that weren't going to damage my hair. So the first one, which is the one that I mostly recommend, is just a silk scrunchie. I got these from Amazon. I think I got like a pack of 4. It's also in my Amazon shop. Like it barely leaves a dent in my hair. This is the best thing that you can use for your hair. I really recommend that you like switch out your regular hair ties for this to prevent damaging your hair. And I've also been loving this little one right here, which is just like the Invisaboble, I think they're called. I got this from Sephora, but I know that Amazon has them as well. And this, like, it's weird because if you touch it, you'll feel like this is not gonna be good for your hair. Like, you'll be like, I'm not putting that in my hair. But I find that this doesn't rip out my hair either. Like, it's so weird, and it kind of helps your ponytail feel a little bit more full as well. So these are the only two hair ties that I've been using. So next I'm moving into my style. The first thing is just something that I have not taken off since I got it, and it's this white cardigan from Mercier. It's just big enough that I can wear it as an open cardigan with something underneath. I can also wear it without something underneath. I just need to like tape it down if I'm planning on going out and being around people. So really love this. I love the color. It's like an ivory or like a cream. In the past, I've mentioned that I'm slowly trying to create a better quality loungewear collection and pajama collection, or at least a cuter one. Anything but what it is right now. I already mentioned one from J. Crew that I love, but this one is from Nordstrom, and it's from the Nordstrom lingerie line. I've never had anything from this line. My favorite kind of material is that jersey, like the one that you can really stretch, and it's very breathable and it's just so comfy. Like, that is what I want to lounge in. So I felt this, absolutely needed it. It's just a shirt dress. I love sleeping with these like night dresses. It's long sleeve, but it's not hot. Definitely recommend Nordstrom's like lingerie line. And I know that Cosa Bella makes similar pieces to this, and I really like them, and I probably will purchase something from them in the future, but they're very expensive. So I think that this was still kind of pricey, but not as expensive as their stuff. So yeah, I've been using this like crazy. I need this in seriously every color. So these next pieces are actually newer to me, but I just know that they're favorites. That's why I'm including them in this video, because I have just not stopped wearing them since I got them. I think that they are so beautiful and so unique, and you guys know that I have a real appreciation for jewelry. It's Pamela card jewelry. I love them because not only do they make beautiful jewelry, but they use like ethically sourced materials. They're a sustainable brand. They're a small company. You know, she handcrafts all of her jewelry herself, so every piece is a little bit different than the other. So I just find that so much cooler. Like, obviously, you know, I love all of these other jewelry companies, but there's something so special about having handcrafted things, like things that somebody sat down and took their time on, and now you're wearing it. And another thing that I love about them is that they're not like constantly coming out with new collections. I really appreciate that they value that as well. Like, they don't really worry that much about fast fashion and constantly having to come out with new collections. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, you guys know that I absolutely love Mejuri, and Mejuri comes out with a lot of new stuff, but I just think that there's just something so special about them focusing on having like more timeless, beautiful pieces, as opposed to like constantly coming out with like a huge range of collections. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at these pieces and when you're considering like the prices and stuff. I got the 18 and the 22 because this is a longer little plate, so I just think that it sits better when I have a little bit more space in between the chains. My last favorite is back here, and I just realized that I've been covering it the whole time. So there go my efforts of creating a cute background for you guys. I covered it the entire time. So it's this candle right here. I also talked about it in my vlog. I got it at Target. It's from the Magnolia collection. It's her Hearth and Hand candle in frosted amber, and it smells amazing. I find that some of my favorite scents are like things that say amber in them. I'm really bad at explaining scents, but it's a very inviting, warm scent, but it's still a fresh. Like, it's not too warm to a point where it gives you a headache. I try not to, but this is the kind of candle that I can have on for a very long time and not get overwhelmed. I won't get a headache. I won't feel like it's just too much. It just smells amazing. So that is everything for this video. I have been talking for so long. My throat hurts, but yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.